Langley! We're here in the late model stock, finally hopping into one of these. Gonna see if we can have a good, fun race. Langley's always a fun track. We got Nick Baker in here, said hello. He's in the number 8 car. We're in the number 3. Good luck to him. And Justin's up front. He'll probably win, I think, as he usually does. See if we can qualify towards the front and hopefully on the inside line. So I feel like outside's not going to be a fun place to be on the start. Only 50 laps, doesn't seem like a whole lot, but I think the car is going to get really tight. We'll see how it goes. Really on the chip. I need to try and put in a decent lap here. You can really dive it in deep, and that's how these guys are getting real fast times. There's like 15.4s out there. It's a 15.7, that's not going to do it. Better exit, don't hit the wall. Better 3 and 4. It's not terrible. 6:02 or 6:20. I ran well, that's probably about what I ran in practice. Thought I ran in the 5s, but I think the leaders were in the 5s in practice, and I didn't quite get there. Justin's with the 15.4. We're a 6:20, and the next person is a 7. So we'll see if we can hold right there. If we're starting on the outside lane, we're going to really want to get down, I think, and I don't know how easy that's going to be. But we also have to make sure we don't miss the corner on the outside and hit the wall, or push too hard on exit and hit the wall. It's going to be tough. Of course, here you can go all the way down to the apron, and that is a viable strategy. If it starts getting tight, that might be a good way to loosen it back up a little bit. Maybe. I feel like it's going to get real tight, though. It's loose out of the corner, but like on new tires, if you're really pushing it, but I've got the wheel at like 90 degrees when I was pushing really hard there, which is, I mean, it doesn't turn on entry or through the center. Just once you have all that wheel in it off the corner, it wants to snap. So we'll see if we can back up the corners a little bit and save some tires, maybe. Maybe. We will see. We're waiting on the 2 and the 14. 14 just reconnected. And the 2 cars doing his laps right now. And he just did a 5.68, so I think that's going to bump us to a 3rd. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. I'm running 12-1 on the ratio, 55. That's the default brakes. I think we can move those quite a bit more than like the ARCA car or something. So if it starts getting tight, we might do that, but I don't want to over adjust and make it undrivably loose, because we've felt that before, and that's not a fun feeling either. So thank you to the 2 for qualifying 2nd so I could start 3rd. And here we go. We are ready to go. 14 just starting in the back. And hopefully this is a fun one.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside
No cautions,
row.
of course. We're going to turn everything off except the fast repair and tires. I thought there were no tire changes. They need to change that. There shouldn't be tire changes, because people who wreck out and come out of the pits on new tires trying to pass up through the leaders was always a big problem in ARCA series because of the fast reset. So they finally took the tires away, so they'd have to be on their same tires and they wouldn't just be super fast compared to the leaders. No reason to have tires at 50 laps, no cautions. You're not going to be pitting. I thought they didn't have a tire change, but I guess they do. Oh well. 50 laps. We'll see if we can get a good start.
Yeah, that 15.4 is crazy. If he can keep his tires good through that, doing that shit, oh, he's gone.
He's going to be gone, but I don't think he's going to be running 15.4s the whole time. But he is going to be gone for sure. More than likely. We gotta not overdrive it and push up into anybody on start here.
I guess he was gone. He took off where the pace car isn't left.
Probably heating his tires up that way. Which I don't know if that is legal, but we're not going to be able to beat him anyway, so I don't really care. We'll warm him up a little bit. I don't think it's going to help too much.
Sorry, dude.
See if we get around the 2 if he's stuck on the outside, but I think he's going to be quicker than us, so I'm not too concerned about trying to get around him. I just want to stay on the bottom. And if he gets behind me, then he tries to pass me. That'll put us on the top side, so we'll see how it shakes out here. We can't just wait, though, because we got the whole field behind us.
Get
But
ready.
maybe we'll get a little gap built up.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Well, we got a much better start than he did. Make sure not to push up into him.
Sorry, well, you weren't clear there.
Let's see if we can ride around here for a bit. Clear of the mess. Now hopefully we can pull a gap to the field, and then if the 2 starts catching up, we can just give it to him and not be stuck on the outside.
We have a car stopped down low.
People already having issues. He's keeping it below the yellow line.
We have a slow car up high. Inside.
Slow car up
All
high.
clear, all clear. Go low.
I think I need to be wary of it getting loose out of the corner too. We're almost going to hit the wall. Yeah, we're going to give it to the 2. He's got a second behind him.
Slow car down low. You got one inside.
He's right up on our
Clear low,
bumper.
clear low.
We'll only get him if he starts falling off. I don't think we're going to be super great long run with how hard I'm driving it in and pushing out of
I
the corner.
appreciate you, Gavin.
Yeah, you're good. No reason to try and hold him up. Pretty sure he's quicker than us. He outqualified us by quite a bit. But we got to try and pull away from the 6 car now. We kind of lost some time too. We're catching the back of the field up here as well. Looks like they're going to be staying out of the way.
No problem.
It's 14 car. Does not want to turn on entry, and then it wants to over-rotate on exit. Really need to do a better job protecting those tires. The 6 might have something for us. He's staying about 8/10 back, but everyone behind him is kind of falling off, so I think we're okay there. We will see how this shakes out.
I'll be high in 3-4.
Thank you, making that clear. See if we can get underneath him as well. We
Got
can.
one outside. That car is a lap down.
Thank you,
All
thank you.
clear, all clear.
Don't hit the wall. You can smack it pretty hard here if you push too much out of the corner. Well, or you can just do that too. Start to pull away from the 6 now a little bit. So our only concern is, are we going to fall off like crazy at the end because we're pushing too hard? Could happen. 6 could be saving tires better. The 1 car's gone, as we suspected. I don't think the 2 is going to be able to catch up. But the 2 car is pulling away from us now, significantly, as we also suspected. More lap cars coming up. I think I'm doing an okay job keeping the tires on it. I'm trying not to turn the wheel quite as much. Obviously, we're not doing laps like we were doing in qualifying, where I was really trying to get all of it. It would be nice to quit clipping the wall. 9 car lets the 2 by. We've got a ways to go before we even get there. 1.4 back to the 6 now, and Nick has gotten into 5th. That's good. He's about 2 seconds back. Start of this race turned out pretty perfect for us, I think. We got a nice little gap right at the beginning. We could let the 2 by without risking the whole line of cars in the middle of the field going by us on the inside. And we started on the inside, so it worked out. See if we can get around the 9 car without any issues. Be careful clipping that apron on exit, that can get it loose. We got 1.9 behind us now. I don't need to push super hard here. The 6 might be falling back a little bit. Justin might lap the entire field. Got 2 wide up ahead, somebody's in the wall, and stopping. That is the 12. Alright, we're good. Hopefully no retaliation or anything. Waiting on track, I didn't see what happened. He got up in the wall nearly. Nine car's not looking to let me by super easy, but we're not right on his bumper yet. But we're getting ready to be. Okay, I think he just moved over that time. We hadn't really pulled up close to him until right then, so that's fine. No issue there. Thank you. Got the 13 up here. Well, the 1's 5 seconds back. He's 3 seconds ahead of the 2 car. 2 might be able to slowly drag him in. Maybe.
I am 1-2.
It's been a fairly clean race. By the looks of it, we had a couple little issues at the beginning, and then it's been all... everyone's getting out of the way and being nice and good. Just past halfway. This is a really fun track. I really like this track. Wonder what lap times we're doing compared to when the K5 ran here in the old late model. Something's slamming in the back room. I don't know what's going on out there. Ready to catch the 13 here. He's nearly going to grab the wall. Plenty of space behind us. We're going to get him here.
20 more laps.
Don't catch that cone
All clear, all clear.
on either side of the track. That's a good way to get dead last with a penalty. $20 to go.
I'm gonna go outside next turn. Never mind, you're outside right. I'm gonna go outside on the next one outside.
2's like right on his bumper, I think. There he goes.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Kind of just right into a gap of pace between the front 2 guys and then the rest of the field. So we don't really have anyone for position we're running with. But still a good race. And I will take a P3 as number 3. We can close this out. Hopefully. Got 2.6 to Nick, who's in 4th now. They've lost some time. I think they're having a good race back there. Him in the 6. I think he had a guy right behind him too.
You got one outside.
Make sure we don't run into him. We're good, thank you. Staying out of the way. Oh, lap cars are being real good. Always good to see. Definitely gonna look at my tire wear here. I want to see what this run, when I'm not really trying to save tires too much, I want to see what this is going to look like. We also are running the fixed set, which is pretty tight. We are fairly loose out of the corner if I jump on throttle.
Thank you, Alex.
Coming to 10 to go next time. Wonder how Langley in the day would have been. It would have been really slick, even on entry. It's possible.
That car is a lap down.
Thank you, 9.
I still feel it wanting to rotate out of the corner. The 11 just disappeared for a moment there. Nearly catching the 14 again. I imagine he'll stay out of the way like he has. Oh, we're gonna slam the wall.
You got one outside. All right, man. That car
Thank you to him.
You're clear high. Clear high.
We were headed right for the wall. We're gonna just keep hitting it, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's not turning out of the corner anymore. Or I am forgetting how to do it.
Thank you, 13.
You're welcome.
Just need to grab a little bit of apron with the left sides through the middle of the corner, I believe.
Sweet looking ride you got there.
We got 10 car spun on the infield.
Watch out, Reckon 3.
Hope everyone got clear of that. 5 to go. 3 seconds back to Nick. Yeah, I need to clip that apron a little bit now. It's getting the right rear.
Outside.
It's getting it rotated onto the right
All
rear.
clear, all clear.
I think that's helping us for late in the run. I think the right front is really cooked on this thing. Thank you to the 11 as well. This thing sure does chip out early though. Probably could have ran a different gear with the fixed set.
2 laps to go.
But sometimes those short gears can be good. If you're chipping out really early, you're not, at least for me, I'm not one to overdrive it as bad on entry. I had that, I did that same kind of thing with the sprint car last race.
White flag at the line. All right, man. That car is a lap down.
I think overall it helped me be
Wasn't me
quicker.
no joke.
White flag is in the air. And we're gonna come around and get our P3, and that's pretty good. I will take that.
Good one. Good race.
0 incidents, about
There at the
all we
checker.
could ask for there. Top 3 as a number 3.
Great job, driver.
And I get to drive a really fun track with a pretty
Hey,
fun
Scott,
car.
I'm sorry if I got into you that first lap. I don't think I did, but I bet if I pushed you away.
Oh, that worked out pretty good.
I don't really know if you did or not, but I wasn't gonna try to chop you, so.
Most of the field, 0 incidents. Or the 9 had 1 incident. Must have caught the grass on exit somewhere. We'll take a look at the incidents that did happen. Just a handful of them. And get a nice, clean top 3 finish. I've been having some lucky streaks going on right now. Oh, the 4 just wasn't clear there, I don't think. He tried to change lanes in the braking zone, trying to get down to the bottom so he didn't lose a bunch of spots. But I put that more on the 4 than the 8 of Nick. Nick couldn't really react in time for that. He thought he was going to be on his inside, and he kind of really was, but they didn't wreck. 13, just coming off the corner a little bit low, and he gets the 5. He might have got loose out of the corner, and then he just can't get off of him, and that's unfortunate. That's why the 14 was so off pace, and the 11. They get right into this. Comes right across the track, destroys the 11 and the 14. There's the 9. We're getting his 1X. What happened to him? Oh, he tries to go down and miss it. The 7 just barely gets him. And he doesn't spin. He goes over a big ditch and just gets a 1X out of it and keeps it going. Then the 11's broken. He's not going to turn. He's got a left front destroyed. Oh yeah, tires. 77.84. So I think if I really worked on trying to save, I could have got that closer to even. But I probably wouldn't have been quite as fast there for that short little race. And then the 5, I think, calls it quits. Goes into the grass. 13's pushing out into the wall. Just a little touch. We did that more than once. Very easy to do that center of the straightaway here because the corners are so long and you have to get to the next corner so quickly. It's kind of like a big circle. But it's only showing the 13 doing it for some reason. I'm sure I've had one up to now. Lap 19, I think I've hit it a couple times. We got the 6. He's going to grab it. The 11 with his new car. Going to get it a little bit. 12 is just getting up out of the way. I want to see what happened to the 10 at the end because he was spun on the inside. 9's grabbing the wall. Everything else is just going to be a little wall taps, I believe. Whoa. So the 7 gets underneath him, and the 10 is way off the wall, and then he just turns down when the 7's there. Are they racing for position? They are. It's kind of weird. 7 caught him from quite a ways back. I don't know if there was contact prior to that or not. The 7 gets underneath him here. He's on his inside, and the 10 is like halfway down the straightaway, and then just turns there like he's got no one on his inside early. So that's a strange one. But I guess nobody else hit him there. It's going to be some wall hits. 9 bounces off the wall. Little net code with the 4. And that's it. Well, decent race. We weren't really racing anybody, but we kept it clean. Got around the lap cars and finished on a podium. So not much to complain about there.